Hi everybody, welcome to a little show we like to call DK3 WTF. We're talking about Dark Knight 3 Master Race, issue number 2, written by Frank Miller, supposedly with Brian Azzarello, with art by Andy Kubert, and inks by Klaus Janson from the original book.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're talking about this book. This is this mini-series where we just talk about Dark Knight 3 Master Race.
Yep.
And whether it's awesome or not. So let's talk about it. There's no particular order with this book. Let's just chat about issue 2.
Does that mean spoilers are happening?
Spoilers ahoy, ladies and gentlemen.
Spoilers.
So if you're not interested in getting Dark Knight 3 Master Race number 2 spoiled for you, then please save this video and wait until you're finished reading it.
This is like a meetup of Honda Civics at your local mall. There are going to be spoilers aplenty.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was a good one. This kicks off from the first issue in which Carrie Kelly was Batman and she got arrested and she made the ominous proclamation that Bruce Wayne is dead, leaving us all to wonder when Bruce Wayne was going to appear in this book.
Well, maybe Bruce Wayne is dead, but Batman still lives.
That's right. Except, like, he hasn't acted like Bruce Wayne since
Ever?
the end of Dark Knight Returns. But
Well, I mean, what really is Bruce Wayne?
right, it's a facade.
Yeah.
For Batman.
It's a lie. He stopped being Bruce Wayne when he was 8.
Right, exactly. Bruce Wayne was murdered with his parents. So, all right, let's talk about some pros and some cons here. I think that'll be the way to steer conversation. Pros include the art. I think Andy Kubert is doing a wonderful job. He does amazing faces. He does great action. The only issue is there's a sameness to the faces that I've noticed, and it doesn't really fit the Dark Knight universe.
Talking about between Yindel and Carrie Kelly?
Yes.
But those designs are kind of similar.
They are similar. But,
Well, it's like Yindel didn't age.
yeah.
But she did? Because
Well,
she mentions it?
Yes,
Well, she
because
says it.
She says that she is old in the mirror.
Yeah.
But I like the art. It does not feel like a Dark Knight book.
Well, no, but like, the only way it would is if he drew it, and he can't really draw it, so...
Right.
You know, like, they inevitably are going to get comfortable, and like, the artist is going to, start doing what they're used to doing, because it's their style. Like, it's hard to mimic another person's style and not let yourself
Well, I'm happy to
show
say that he's
through.
not doing that. It doesn't
Yeah.
look like Andy Kubert's trying to draw like Frank Miller.
No, in the first book, he was a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But he's more or less just doing Frank Miller's designs in his style, which I
Yeah.
prefer. You know,
I guess, really when you get down to the sameness in the face,
yeah.
when Yindel and Carrie Kelly were designed, I don't think they ever really had the intent of them really...
Interacting?
Yeah.
Or having the same hairstyle?
Yeah. By the end of that book, I had completely forgotten about the Carrie Kelly. Like, by the end of that issue, part of the story. Like, I went back, I was like, oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Well, that happened.
Because we went and spent so much time with the Kandorians.
Yes.
I hate Lara.
Oh, my God.
So much.
And you have, I think you're supposed to.
I know, I think you are, and they're doing a really good job
Yeah.
of that. I hate her.
I do too. She's the most consistent from the.
And that was the part, like, that end bit with Wonder Woman, like the Wonder Woman story at the end, and that was written by Frank Miller.
Yeah.
Not drawn by him this
No,
time,
not
even
this
at
time.
all. And it was horrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, whoever that was. I can't remember what your name is. Don't like what you did a lot of times. Like, some of the stuff with Wonder Woman, that looked like Frank Miller art. But, like, Frank Miller art isn't just drawing bad. There's a way to do it. May not be correct, but there's a way that he did certain things, and there were just moments, especially in that last panel of Lara,
Yeah.
in that where she's like, I don't know, it was a mess.
Yeah.
But, God, she's just so... I hope her mother kills her.
Well, when she came in the first book, you're like, oh, well, she's sympathetic towards the Kandorians.
Right.
And now she's not being sympathetic at all.
No.
No, I still think she's sympathetic towards the Kandorians because she's like, I'm Kandorian, I'm not an Amazon because...
No, she's like, I'm Kryptonian.
That's it, I'm Kryptonian, sorry. I'm Kryptonian, I'm not Amazon, so you can just take your discipline and your caring for me and just stick it.
Except you are an Amazon. Like, you're half Amazonian.
Yeah, but she doesn't...
But that's the point.
Yeah.
Like, by the way, we're talking about strengths here. The strength of this book is how frustratingly annoying Kara is. Lara.
She is. And she is. And I guarantee that you're right. That it's exactly how she was to be written. And it really is very successful. But at the same time, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
You.
Well, we're doing a lot of setup again. Just like the last one. Like, each book has a lot of setup.
Well, no, I mean, like, big things definitely happen, and, you know,
Oh, yeah,
at the very least, we know what the threat is now, 100%. We know what the master race is, and we know exactly what the threat is, and that's good.
And there was a great chase scene with the car.
Yes, that also happened. There was an action in the chase scene with the Batmobile. That was cool. Also, it was great to see the Batmobile come back.
Right, and it was very, she was very Batman.
Yeah.
Like,
the way
sitting
she acted.
there and, like, counting the time and the left and the right, and, you know what I mean? That was Batman.
Yeah,
you know,
for me, one of my favorite moments in the book is actually her gleefully sandwiched in the, like...
Underneath
the tank.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that image. That, for me, I was like, oh, we're having fun again.
Right? And
because that's the glee and youthful, like, enthusiasm that Miller wants Carrie Kelly to have.
Right.
With the tactical brilliance of Bruce Wayne and his training.
Can't you just hear Batman yelling at her, though?
Yeah.
For enjoying herself?
Yeah, how dare you smile?
Yeah, don't smile.
Don't ever let them see you smile.
Fun.
That's right. This is not fun.
You're a soldier.
Yeah. That said, I'm happy to see that Carrie's experience through Dark Knight 2 and into Dark Knight 3 hasn't made her bitter and miserable.
No, it's true, and I'm really, like, I'm interested to see what the point of what she did was.
Yes.
Like, why they needed Yindel.
Right. Why did you get captured only to escape?
There's, like, she had to have a conversation with Yindel. Clearly that's what it was.
Yeah,
It was
but...
to get Yindel to a certain point, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe to say that Batman is dead, or rather Bruce Wayne is dead.
Yeah, but she clearly doesn't believe that.
Yeah.
Yindel clearly doesn't believe it.
Maybe she dropped something off. I mean, for all we know, there could be a thing. It'd be another, you know, Sherlock Holmesian moment where it's like, oh, but there's the panel you didn't see, where she slipped something to Yindel the whole time.
Or like she was listening on conversations at the police station.
Yeah. In any case.
I'm interested to see how this is going to all, like,
culminate.
Cross over? Because, like, we have two very separate stories happening.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
Well, alright, so let's talk about the Master Race.
Right.
I think that'll blend right into it.
Yeah.
As it turns out, it's not the Kandorians. It's a sect. A religious cultist sect.
A fundamentalist.
Yes. It looks like Miller's kind of going pushing his little holy terror thing into this a little bit. Thankfully,
Brian Azzarello's ready to jump on. And just like, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down. That said, I'm so glad that it's a cartoonish supervillain, and it's not as complicated as it's a group of people who are just unhappy and disaffected, and now they have ultimate power, and what do they do with it?
And that not all the Kandorians are dicks.
That's what I mean. Like,
it's just a few,
it's just
couple of them.
And, well, now the Kandorians are all dead.
Yeah, so now the Kandorians are all dicks.
Yeah.
Because the only ones
the only ones that are left are dicks, because they murdered them.
That makes
like,
more sense
when you
now.
die, you revert to a dick?
Yeah. There were a lot of, like, this whole book had... Other than the Batman story so far, there's no message
what
or
the hell
undercurrent that the Kandorians did. Even, like, the Lara Wonder Woman tie-in at the end.
It's just a
like,
scene...
that's just Frank Miller being really angry at the current state of child care and education.
That is his get off my lawn backup.
Right?
Where he's like, look at what they do. They're annoying,
They think
petulant.
they're special and they're not, and they just get given it, and you've got to... Like, he is speaking through Wonder Woman.
Yes. They affect cultures they have no understanding of. What an idiot. All you want to do is just smack them.
And all you want to do is help them and train them, and then look what they do. They just throw it back in your face.
Yeah.
All you want to do is stab them with a sword.
Yep, a magic Amazonian sword. That would be great, and it'll probably happen. Although my guess is she'll probably join the... okay, so I think she's going to join the religious sect.
Oh yeah, Lara's going to be all over that, and like she's going to completely misunderstand, and then her father's going to show up, and she's going to be really confused.
Yep, and then like, eventually she'll either
she's going to kill her mom, or her mom's going to kill her. Like, I really feel like that's how it's got to come down.
Oh no, Lara can't die.
Right, she's so great and awesome. No,
well, she's Superman's child.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
he won't allow it.
Maybe Lara will kill her mom, and then Superman will be like,
"You killed my woman.
Yeah,
now I'll kill you.
My warrior woman.
My Wonder Woman."
I guarantee you, this is a book where it's all going to boil down to Batman and Superman are going to have to team up and fight these bad guys.
Yeah.
And so we're going to see cool bat armor. Like, we're going to see cool Dark Knight Returns-esque bat armor, because as we saw, the reveal is that Bruce Wayne's really alive, or at least Batman is, and he looks just like he did in Batman Beyond, which is still a version of the character from Dark Knight Returns, but he's old, he's got walkers, but like he's not hobbled or he looks he looks like an old guy.
He's got, like, the leg brace on.
He's got the leg brace on, but
Yep.
you know he's going to have to put on some fucking power armor.
Well, maybe what they'll do is they'll take that imagery from Dark Knight
Yes.
and make it younger by having Carrie Kelly put on something like that to fight Lara.
That would be really cool. I mean, like, obvious. You know what sucks? Is that I want to see Carrie versus Lara because I want Carrie to knock her fucking head off. But I also don't want to relegate, like, so the boys fight, and the girls have their girl fight over there.
That's what's gonna happen, though.
And you know that's what's going to happen.
Like,
I'm just saying it's frustrating.
Yeah, it is frustrating.
But I don't even want them to switch. Like, I it wouldn't thematically work for Carrie to fight, like, the cultist head, and for, you know... Quar. And for Batman to fight, like, the Supergirl. Like, there's no synergy there.
See, what I would love is if Wonder Woman takes care of Lara.
Yes.
And then Batman and Superman are taking care of the main antagonist.
Right.
And Carrie is whooping ass in like a power suit against all the other Kandorians.
I guess she could
now
take
that'd
out
be cool.
Ball.
Yeah, she could take out Ball, or she could take out the rest. You know, like Ball's really powerful, and the others are like peons.
Yeah.
But like she's just going to town.
I really want to see a scene where just Carrie's like just opening it up.
Yeah.
A giant can of whoop ass.
That's right.
Yeah.
That'd
That'd be awesome.
So yeah, it's interesting that you've got like two different stories here, and right now the Carrie Batman plot has no plot.
There's nothing going on.
And
I don't even know where it's going. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, why even call it Dark Knight?
Right. Why not call it Superman Master Race?
And the other one
Batman's in it
has the clear plot of like, this is where the story's going.
Yeah.
How does this part fit in? You'll find out.
Yeah, wait, because I'll figure it out in the next issue. I don't know.
And Batman will have known the whole time.
Yes, and Batman will reveal some crucial information that was not available in the earlier part. It's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, like, look, if whatever happened with Yindel ends up playing a role in fixing the Kandorian issue, that would be cool and neat.
That would be neat, but
If
it would
it
also be
works.
to cheat, because you didn't show us. That said, I will say this. I am in no way down on this title. This issue, I was like, alright, like, I didn't think, this is stupid and I hate it and sucks. I'm just kind of curious about what happens, and I'm just genuinely...
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. I can't say that I'm like... It's not a page turner.
No.
But I am enjoying it, and I think it's neat, and I'm curious about what happens, and I'll bet there's some really cool visuals that are coming.
Well, the fact that Lara is a good antagonist.
Yes.
Because
she's conflicted, because she's a real person.
Well, she's conflicted, but, like, you're angry with her. I'm frustrated with Lara. And, like, I don't like her because she's making me not like her, not that character is stupid. So it works with the book.
Yes.
It makes me want to read more.
Yeah, I'm not annoyed that anyone is written out of character, or that anyone is, like, wrong.
No.
It's just that everyone who I'm supposed to not like, I don't like.
Yeah.
Also, Ray Palmer dies, and I got sad. I was like, oh.
Maybe he didn't die.
No, that was a crunch.
It's literally, it's his crush.
Well, yeah, but he was shrinking
Yeah.
a lot.
I know.
No, he stopped at that point.
Yeah, they shrank him up to this.
Yeah, but didn't they say that he would shrink?
They did say that.
They said that, but at the same time, how is he supposed... Oh, I'll make it reverse itself by bending this piece of metal. 'Cause I know!
Yeah.
Beep.
That was dumb. I will say, if they didn't kill him, like, the only thing that crushed was the device. And that then Ray is, like, atomic. And he'll show up and he'll be in Ball's bloodstream or something.
That's right.
And he's like, I manipulated your antibodies and I gave you Kryptonian AIDS! Ha ha! That's a Frank Millerism. Like, that's something he would do.
I just figured it would convert, like, everything to kryptonite inside the body.
Yeah.
Like, every time... Like, you know what? He's gonna end up in Superman, and he's gonna turn his eyes into kryptonite so that when he heat blasts people, it's kryptonite.
You can't just turn people into kryptonite. You need to have some...
It's all molecules, it works.
Oh, I see.
It's funny that this time around I was the most interested in the
Wonder Woman stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The add-on story.
Yeah. For a character who's so horribly miswritten by Frank Miller most of the time, she's fun to read in this book.
Right?
Who knew? Who knew that one of the most seminal recent writers of Wonder Woman, Brian Azzarello, would figure out how to get one of the worst writers of Wonder Woman in the last 10 years, Frank Miller, to do something interesting with her? Who would have thought that?
Oh, can we talk real quick about how Carrie was narrating things, or when she was talking?
Oh, yeah, okay.
She really had that still, like, almost mutant speak, like, language.
She has,
when
she has young people dialect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Yindel was speaking clearly, and Carrie was still being like, Nah. She didn't say Shiv, but I was
She
really
didn't say
expecting that
Shiv.
to come out.
Nothing was Billy Berserk. I'm disappointed in that. I will say, Dark Knight 2, this is rarity, did a better job of throwing back to that kind of stuff. Like, when I was reading Dark Knight Strikes Again for the first time, and in issue 1, they proved that the sons of Batman became Bat Boys, like in Batman costume.
Yeah.
And you showed that Rob and Don were members of the team. I was like, this is really fun. Like those moments, there's no moment like that in this book.
Not yet.
So far, there's no like cheesy throwback.
There was a little bit in the first issue.
A little bit, but it's not like
there's no Rob
but
and
in its
Don,
own
there's
self-important way. But I will say that there's no moment yet where I was like, hee, this is pretty great. Like,
And there may never be.
and there might not be. I doubt there will be.
Who knows?
No, I don't know.
We're going to find out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll see.
that's
But
right, we will.
thank you
Batman's
guys.
coming back.
That's
all
right.
we know.
Batman will be back, and I can't wait to see Kubert draw him. Kubert's Batman is one of my favorite renderings of Batman. And Frank Miller's design of Batman from Dark Knight Returns and Dark Knight Returns only is my favorite design of Batman.
With the little ears.
With the little ears and the broader shoulders. You know who did a great job of Frank Miller's Batman? Todd McFarlane.
Really?
In Spawn Batman.
Oh.
Like, he drew a fucking amazing Batman.
Yeah, he did.
The only one who's any better, who is on par with that, is Greg Capullo on the current Snyder run. But I haven't seen a Dark Knight Returns Batman in Capullo's art in a long time. The closest thing we got was a Norm Brayfogle thing in year 0 or whatever.
Oh.
I think we got a Norm Brayfogle kind of Batman, which is really cool. But anyway, that's just me being, but don't forget, folks, you can always like and subscribe. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time on another episode of Dark Knight 3 WTF. Speaking of WTF, what's my problem? We'll see you guys next time with issue 3. Speculations. What's happening in issue 3? What are we going to see? Because we were right about everything.
Well, the Earth's going to be taken over by some Kandorians.
Yep.
Like, they're going to start invading.
A handful of Kandorians will take over Earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to make a declaration.
Oh, yes.
Of independence.
Yeah. I guarantee you they will.
Yeah.
They'll go on TV, or they'll hijack a broadcast. In fact, I guarantee you those TVs,
Yeah.
they'll like punch Reverend Al in the face, and then like take over his broadcast.
Right, and Lara's going to show up and be like...
Yeah, and be all into him.
Yeah.
I bet he bangs her. Or she becomes one of his brides.
No, she's going to be with Baal.
That's what I mean.
Oh, I think you meant Quar.
Yeah.
No, I think Quar.
The leader?
Yeah.
No.
I think
Oh, you think
I don't
Baal, like the guy who's like the liaison?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's suave. He's a smooth talker.
That's what
he
she was
got this
talking
thing
to in the
going.
first
That's
place.
true. Yeah, that's true.
And I think Wonder Woman's going to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be like, "Whoa, you're huge now."
I gotta... And at some point, someone's gotta go wake up Superman.
Yes. I bet...
Don't think it's going to be the next episode.
I don't think
No, but eventually it's gonna happen.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I think that Batman will appear on either the last page or the next issue.
Oh, no, I definitely think he's going to be in the next issue. I think he and Carrie are going to have a good conversation.
No, but
I think Batman will... But no, I think Bruce Wayne... I think, like, the man. But
Yeah,
I don't
but
think we're going to see Batman.
Yeah, that means the bat.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see
point.
Batman until either the last page or issue 4.
well, like I said, I mean, he's always Batman.
That's true.
Bruce Wayne died at age 8.
Yes. But yeah, I think you guys are on par. We'll see. I'm looking forward to finding out. Let us know in the comment section down below. Were we right? What are your predictions? What do you think of the book? We look forward to having the conversation with you.
You know what's great?
What?
Since, like, none of the Amazonians seem to really like Lara, they're
Yeah.
gonna be like, yeah, we should go.
Yeah, let's go kill the Master Race.
And maybe Lara.
And maybe Lara, I mean, if she's on their team, I mean, you know, it's pretty much right.
Wonder Woman's like,
Do you think the baby is going to kill Lara?
like it heaves kryptonite onto her.
they're
No,
gonna
it's like-
fire it like a baby gun.
Yeah, like it flies at her and just punches right through her chest.
Yeah, Wonder Woman
Wonder-
do a little fastball special.
No, she's gonna use her bow. She's gonna,
Yeah.
like,
I
put
was
the
gonna
baby
say-
on there.
Yeah, a la Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah.
Just put your little fist out, kid.
I thought it was going to be like the baby wrapping is actually a slingshot, and she just whips the baby at them. a la
what if-
Samson and Goliath.
What if they put the baby in the Batmobile tank and they fire
And
him
he
out of
fires the
cannon?
baby.
Maybe Quar or whatever his name is gonna try and take the baby because technically he's part of the.
I
Master
guarantee
Race.
you that he will try to steal the baby. Yes. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.